Let's play Manor Lords, baby. Ooh, Manor Lords. This is an interesting one because this is the year where AAA games are faltering. Tiny little dev teams, or in this case, an individual, sits down and knocks it out of the park. I'm actually going to go to Steam charts right now and just observe that Manor Lords currently has 92,000 players, and it's the 10th most played game on Steam right now. And I do believe it was like a dev team of one. It's crazy. So a little bit about this game. This is a sort of city building / real-time strategy game. I don't know exactly how you'd categorize it, so let me just say what I know. You build a little village, and you want to protect the little village from various invasion-y thingies. And so it has that sort of real-time combat to resolve the defense and so on. But when I first saw footage of this game, I said, I'm definitely going to play that. I don't want to look at any more stuff. And therefore, here we go. Are you serious? This is the default name? I can't believe this is what it says, the default name. I'm going to get banned. I've been demonetized. Oh my god. Can we just... Let me delete it from this way. It's historically accurate. This is how people referred to each other back then. Wow, it sure did get hot in here. Which character actually just looks like me the most? Well, fine. Toasty with the 5 gifted subs. Wonderful to see you. And, ooh, coat of arms. Oh. 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 Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, I have to be careful because I will be here forever. But did any of you ever play the old Bullfrog game Syndicate? Syndicate Plus and Syndicate Wars? You got to design your own corporate logo. Oh, yes. Load a custom. Oh, we're still using floppy disks. You love to see it. All right. Primary color. All right, that's the Day 9 yellow color, right? That's the Day 9 yellow color. Do we have, like, a helmet that could potentially be here? Background. Oh, I see, I see. So flat color. Can upload the Day 9 logo. Yeah, just put the 9 on there. You know what? I'll stay in game. The beehive is pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, come on! That's so good. All right. So how do we want to do this? Do we want to invert this? We could actually make this kind of a dark gray, and make this. I mean, come on. I mean, that's so good. I mean, that's so good. Yeah, so I think I'm looking for a dark gray. There we go. Yeah. Number of instances. Whoa. Wow, this is not... What? Okay, let's get the uniformity out of there. No, this is it. This is... We're just... Do you want a huge, long snail? Oh my god, y'all are being so sweet with the gifties today. Dude, Hunter on Twitch just gifted 5 on our beautiful Tuesday. Good to see you. Says I had an excellent interview today, which signals a drastic change in my career path, so I can finally contribute some gifties. I'm so sorry to hear about your dog. Had a scare with my big boy recently, so I can only imagine what you're feeling. Yeah, I mean, this is... I'll talk about this briefly because I know that people have been asking on all various media. But my sweet little doggy, Cece, passed away on Monday. Not this last Monday, but April 22nd, Monday. So, took some time off and am still on the verge of crying most of the time, but we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. And we're gonna give ourselves a nice little snail to describe the pace at which I want to operate right now. And yeah, she was 6.5. So. Okay. Early _ map. Perfect. So, I think I just begin. I think I just start here. So, I'm really kind of interested in the way that audiences and communities function with respect to their games and their genres. Like, there's many, say, AAA story-driven games that are so rigid with grabbing you and forcing you through an experience to give you as few options as possible, but there is an extremely straightforward... Oops. What? Where did it go? All right, whatever. There's a lot of AAA games that kind of force you through the experience with very few options. And then there's these kind of city building games that sometimes don't even have a default way of playing that's intended. It has the settings that if you don't change and you hit start, I guess is the default. But the intention is that you will constantly replay it under different settings. So it's super interesting. And I'm just going to name myself my usual Shondo. So I think this is the yellow that we picked. And then we went down here to the snail. Primary color is this gray. Perfect. So I'm gonna hit the save button. I just want to make sure that okay, it just says saving finished. Sometimes when you do this, it just like opens up your Explorer and like shows all your files. All right. So I'm just gonna go under begin. Look at this. Look at this. Rudiger 0 with the 10 gifties. Thank you, and happy Tuesday to you too. Curious, fulfill the requirements of your citizens. Plan or rule your medieval town as you see fit without worrying about combat. Ah. Reach the large town settlement level. After that, you may choose to continue in the endless mode. Oh. 2 territories in the north are claimed by the illegitimate baron whose castle is located off the map. Bandit camps reside in the other unclaimed regions. All right. Okay. I don't know if this is going to be what flavor of city builder this is, because it's kind of funny. Like, I feel like with city building, strategy, card, RPG, all these genres have just melted into weird, like, nothing has any consistency about anything at all anymore. There's no consistency to what words mean. And so, yes, this is a city builder style game, but is it more hardcore and roguelike and feel like a Banished? Is it more chill and just build the city like a City Skylines would be? All right. Load. Iminrith. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at my cow. Hey, thanks, average game guy. So play this on release. Super looking forward to it. This was the game my best friend who passed away last year was super looking forward to, so I felt right to play when he released. Hope you enjoy it. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear, average game guy. We got some big feelings we're going through today, for sure. Victory condition dominance. Build up your town, your manor, and when ready, press claims towards regions owned by your opponents. Once claim has been pressed, be ready for battle. This kind of polish is so effective. Can I just say that? This kind of polish is so effective where, like, it takes the whole screen up and shows a nice little blurb instead of only having things like this. All right. WASD moves, middle mouse scrolls. That's going to hurt my fingers after a while. Manor Lords' families need food and fuel. A roof above their heads to survive. Supplies in this region panel shows how much you've got left. Living space. If I hit space bar, does it pause? Perfect, perfect, perfect. 5 level 1 families. 0 level 2 families. 0 level 3 families. Yes, yes, my wife and I talk about this all the time. We strive to become a level 2 family. Approval. Half of people are happy. Okay, so here's my resources over here. So we have construction, food. Ah, yeah. No, this... I feel like I'm still unsure what I feel about this, but this has become a real theme in a lot of the city buildings that I've played just in the last 5 years. Against the Storm does this. I think... I'm trying to remember some of the other city builders I've played that have done this. It doesn't matter, but the idea is... Dwarfheim, that's what it was. The idea is that you have a super category, which is construction material, or super category of food, and this is the blunt thing that you need, but then you have a ton in the subcategory. Oh yeah, Timberborn was another one. There you go. Like, I went from not seeing this at all to seeing this in almost every single game I played. All right, supplies, shows how much you've got left. Currently showing total goods stored. I don't know what the difference is. Got it. Hey, there's me. Oh, you can't even see me. Can I move this? I guess we'll just go ahead and scoot this over to here. Yeah? Yeah, there you go. All right. People's tents. Nothing stored inside. Does it stay? I love that weird optical illusion where it feels like it's actually growing in size when I assume it's actually staying the same size. It literally isn't going to make me do anything. Oh, every region in Manor Lords has strengths and weaknesses. Be sure to check out all the resource deposits as well as investigate the soil fertility before deciding on the direction of your town. If your region has weak fertility, consider setting up trade early. What? So here's an iron deposit. Dude, I can't believe you can zoom in this far. Iron deposit, okay, 131. Just going to scoot myself a little bit out of the way here. Ah, yes. Every new game, a new location to be found. Berry deposit. Literally, we see berries. Holy! This shows you which regions are under whose control. Oh my god, yeah. Yep. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, okay. You can press claims to other regions when you gain enough influence. So if I'm looking around, so here's stone. I have stone, berries, iron, clay, wild animals. Trade points. Interesting. Oh, I see. Here's a little train point. Please press the I next to your portrait. Not now. Not now. I'm enjoying myself. We'll do things little by little. I'm really surprised at the graphical fidelity of this. Alright, so I assume that trees... Alright. Hitching post. Alright, so I'm going to unpause and I'm going to have it just tell me to do stuff. Oh, these people will await more burgage plots. Cause loss of approval. Possibility of freezing in the winter. Okay. You know what? Let's build some stuff. So here's roads. Oh, man. It's not going to instruct me as to what to do. I just get to click, and it just starts telling me as I click around. Some workplaces allow villagers to use hand carts to transport up to 10 goods at once. However, pulling a hand cart off-road is extremely slow, so make sure to connect your buildings to roads. So... how does this work? So I'm going to click, and if I right-click, does it cancel? It does. Ooh, my God. Wow. It's just done? It's just done? I'm done with the road? It's just built now? Oh, yeah. Construction. Okay, underground water? What? Emmer fertility? Flax fertility? What? Barley fertility? Rye fertility? Alright, well, this is where the rye is going. Smell. Fire hazard work in progress? Okay. What is emmer? I believe emmer, flax, barley, and rye are different kinds of, like, staple crops. Is my memory. But then again, I'm not a weedologist, okay? Logging camp. Woodcutter's Lodge. Saw pit, foresters, charcoal kiln. Something goes here. Oh my God. Hunting camp. Okay, so here's gathering, mining, logistics, residential, burgage plot, provides space for a single family or two families when expanded. Why are they called burgage plots? Why aren't they called houses? Right away, why aren't they called houses? Ermagerd burgage plots. Tavern. Okay, construction cost. Wait, why am I seeing this now? Holy moly. Oh my God. Dude, I really feel like city building and strategy games are at least half UI UX. Because I want you to know, here's my main screen. Look up here at the resources. It gives the generalized overview, and when I press the construction button, it immediately shows all my construction materials. So the menus and UI are contextually changing based upon what's happening. Ay, it's so good. And you know, I probably will, now that I'm starting to understand the merit of these things. Clicking over here, moving this down there, there we go. Alright, some buildings. What? Have flexible borders? Place 4 points to designate the area? It's a little weird. Chris will snap to roads and buildings, try to create an organic shape. Can leave more space for future extension upgrades. First 2 points mark the front of the house by default. Oops. All right, so I'm going to do this. I'm not going to go deep. Plot is too small. Okay. All right. Okay, so I guess I'll burgage like this. What if I make it kind of a... What in the... Oh my god. Unassigned families work on construction automatically. Okay. I'm gonna build some more residential houses. Why not? Dude. Oh. Dude, the Q and E rotating, I just can't not do this. It's too hard for me. What? F and G? What? Next construction category? Previous construction category? No. We're... Thank you. What? It leaves this? Alright. Nice. Okay, it feels way better. Doesn't right mouse button rotate? Middle mouse button rotates. Look at the little guys go. Look at that. Oh hell yeah. Alright, we're gonna do some construction. Let me make it kind of wacky, like. How do I add another point? Has to be exactly 4. Just control, stop the snapping. Oh, dude. Settings. Controls. There we go. It is so hard to try to build this. There we go. All right. So let me try to make a larger set of family homes, because why not?
Don't forget to brace the frame of the door. You don't want it to sag. Does that roof look straight to you? Or does it have a certain jaunty
Huh. How did they rotate? Why not? Why not? Got it. We'll move to the plot, and if approval is high enough, might attract new families too. However, families need more than just space to be happy. Click on the building to check on the residential requirements. All right. Oh, rotating is after you select the zone. Ah, okay. Huh. Okay. Burgish plot level 1. Okay, so we're getting some people to move in. So we should probably get a well. And wait. Construction is... So here's gathering, mining, logistics, residential, farming, industry, trade, administration, cosmetics. Is this residential wells? You're about to run out of timber and block yourself. Make sure you have a logging camp before placing more buildings. Okay. Demolish. Hey! Hey! Okay. Great, 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 great. So I see there's a little add-on that I can make for this one, but not for these two, because these are two homes that are right here. Okay, so we're going to go to construction. We're going to go to gathering. We're going to make a logging camp for timber. Okay, so I'm going to assume that I should just build this along my road. Why not? Shinji says, Your Lordship, it has been 4 years of my loyal service today. Could I feast on some more breadcrumbs? For dinner tonight to celebrate, please? Indeed. Breadcrumbing it, straight slumming it. Exposed goods. Goods stored here vulnerable.
Tomorrow, find a new home.
Oh, I see.
No.
So, how do I increase the speed of this game? It's down here? Oh, yeah.
You need to dig the foundation.
Dude, I love watching little simulations like this. Go! Hitching post. This is where the cows go. New message. Alright. I have heard of your renown. Oh my god, this is exactly how you should talk to me. I only seek to defend my rights and my honor against those who would wrong me. I hope you will not judge me by the rumors and slanders that some may spread about me. Signed and sealed by my own seal. Hildebort von Berenrerit. Right back. You have no rightful claim. Oh my god. Oh, this looks like a grumpy medieval David Harbour, man. Manor. Where's the flirt tab? You can find the flirt tab over at twitch.tv/day9tv. Paranamasia. Yeah, dude, Around and Bam, this game absolutely reminds me of Banished. Oh my god, it's literally logs. Like, it said if I go to construction material, timber, it literally is these two timber logs. It's crazy. That's insane. Nathan's Degrees is banished with violence.
No slacking off.
Select and assign a family whenever you'd like to start production. This building has no assigned family, so if I click this... While human workforce has to be assigned, by default, livestock workforce is shared between workplaces. And this is in gold, because people probably mess this up a lot. There's a thing that happens in tutorialization where you tell this to some players and they go, cool, got it, and then they just don't ever think about it anymore. And when they stop doing that, you make things yellow. There it is. Yellow paint returns a game. However, you can bind it to a workplace permanently in the Advanced tab. Just watch out so that you have unassigned oxen if you have any construction going on. Got it.
Come on, people. Get to work.
Oh, I see.
Come on, people. Get to work.
Alright, so I'm going to go to the settings menu, and I'm now going to change the, There's a few other things that are E and Q. Assign single family. This is G. Unassign a single family. F. Great. So I'm swapping Q and E and G and F in this way.
Let's get to work.
So I still need to make some more houses. Filthy Rex! Is that Snap Manor Lord's Day? Heck yeah. Is that my astrologically inclined friend? Excuse me, astronomically inclined. What is up, Filthy Rake? Happy 156 months in a row. Good to see you, Damon. I'm watching my dudes chop trees.
Summer's coming soon.
Nickel, woodcutter, felling a tree. Ditz, woodcutter. Construction finished, Burgage plot level 1, great. So I now have 3 woodcutters. Storing logs. 60 FPS unplayable. Well, I stream 60 FPS. I'm not going to render at 120. Same reason that I don't stream in 3D if none of you have 3D glasses. How long did it take for you to perfect that pen spin? I'll be honest, I don't even realize I'm doing it half the time. But it took me quite a while. So we got 3 people there. By the way, everyone, chill out on the back seating. I'm doing just fine. I'm having a good time. So if I go back to the residential stuff, the well is cost 1. All right. I'm going to slowly get some more houses, and I'm going to try to make a really big set of houses here in a moment.
Summer's coming soon.
Don't have the goods. Okay, I see. It's not even going to let me build it until I have those. Sweet. This is going to be on YouTube? Hell yeah, why blow? Dude, have a good night. I'll see you on the morrow, dude. Yeah, so I can do all sorts of pen spinning shenaniganry, but for now, I want to just watch these guys chop the logs. What's the goal of this game? Right now, it's kind of like a traditional city builder where it's like, hey, welcome. Your citizens have demands. They're thirsty. They're hungry. They don't have homes. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. And the camera's really nice. Like, if you, like, keep your eye down here in the bottom left corner, right above where my logo is, you can see that if I do a single tick of zoom, it actually spends a long time slowly splining until it stopped. Or even if I tap rotate. It feels insanely smooth. All right, how many logs we got? Uh-oh, here comes the cow. Yeah, let's go. All right, let's make a well. So, oh, I think I see. I don't see in the slightest how this works. Oh, that's insane. Right there. So, first goal is going to be burgage plots, because we're dealing with homelessness issues. And I'll probably wind up working towards this in a little bit. Kogush says, I would love if it allowed me to plan the whole city first, even without having resources. I kind of like when games have a little bit of pain in them. Oh, yeah, we have 5 timber? Oh, incredible. What do you think this means?
Summer's coming soon. Soon the beating sun.
Actually, actual backseating question. What do these things mean? That little symbol. Jishko says that's something you need to find out. So I thought that construction finished well. You know, let's make that as our next thing. Right now, if I go to construction, I can make another burgage plot. Sweet! I'm burgaging. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses. I am the Shaz. Welcome to the 3-digit club. Happy 100 months in a row. I am the Shaz.
Summer's coming soon.
Hell yeah.
Soon the beating sun.
So much burgaging. My god, how does Day 9 burgage so well? So, I mean, right now I'm seeing berries, stone, so I'm probably going to try to get our supplies right down here. So let's look at residential. So we have houses and wells and marketplaces and taverns and churches and corpse pits. Since when did the cemetery get turned into a corpse pit? What corporate rebrand happened here, man? Where houses are burgaging? What are these things called again? Burgage holes? Burgage plots. Oh yes, this is corpse pits. Alright. Cemetery requires upkeep. LeMayo. Oh yeah, it's just a corpse pit for now. Alright. Logistics is granary. You need to also automatically set up stalls. Storehouse. Pack station. Use the building to set up a barter connection, allowing you to send and receive goods between this and another region in your command. Hitching post. Provides 1 stable space. Assign families to become permanent ox guides. So if I go back to, because I start with a hitching post, right? Stable space. Why not? How many families do we have? 1 unassigned? Joe Darkwolf says, a burgage plot is what happens when Day 9 is stuck inside during a pandemic. Oh my god, it's so true. I recently went through my phone and looked at some of my old photos, and I was so tiny. I was so tiny before the pandemic. The pandemic started, and I went, oh yeah, we eat our feelings in this household, for sure. Mining, stone cutter, mining pit, gathering, logging, wood cutting. Alright, so I'm going to ignore this, and I'm just going to say, hey, we need generic storage, we need a granary, so let's go to logistics. Alright, let's make some roads. Always get curved roads if you can. And I'm going to go ahead and... Can I get a little road to sneak in between here?
Summer's coming soon. And soon
No way. You are kidding me. Ah! Curvy, worvy, roady woadies. Perfect.
Can I stay where there's drink?
Alright, so we've planted some roads down. Things are getting constructed. I'm going to do something. That's right. We're going to construct some... Granary. Storehouse. Perfect. I cannot believe this little frickin' tiny hole here. I can't get anything in there. Ugh. Nice. Extremely tight. So I'm going to go ahead and unassign some of these guys. 5 timber. Drop well there. Well, I got a well here. And you can't build wells anywhere. So for instance, I couldn't put a well here because there's simply no water. Can't believe they've done this. Dude, the idea of water under the ground, like this is the dumbest thing that I'm gonna say today. The idea of water being under the ground, like at all times, is crazy to me. How you just, like, dig, and then you just dig till water happens. Like, I don't know why, that's crazy to me. That's weird. It's like, where does cheese come from? You just dig till you hit cheese. Like, what? Why is that the case? And I understand that, like, when it rains, the water, like, soaks down, and then when it hits, like, various forms of impenetrable surfaces like rocks, it pools down there. I get that. Maxi TV says someone lives in California. Yeah. They're taking our water.
Summer's coming soon.
New mercenary companies available? What? Do another gathering thing. Get a woodcutter's log. Nope. Woodcutters. Saw pit. Saving finished. Letter H says, it's crazy to me how long ago we figured it out that there's water down there. Like, that's insane. Birthday party says, nobody tell Sean that below the water is the cheese. Yeah, in fact, that's how you get underground water. It's just thick, thick cheese, and the water's just sitting on top of it. Well, that is an angle on that rain, man. Well, you need to have enough empty burgers plots, and your approval needs to be over 50%.
The rain or snow is still worth.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore a lot of things right now because the UI is just providing me information. Hold on, I need more. Oh god, oh no, I'm fucking burgaging. Yeah, I'm gonna burgage.
We need to hoist this timber to the gate.
What? Yeah, like that. Yeah, why not? We got some empty burgage plots. We're gonna start raising the population. Stone. You have enough for that. Exposed goods, and it's just literally pouring rain onto them. Avery Good Ally says, I hate to be the burgager of bad news. Don't we all? Curious, if I go to the mining, interesting. Should have called it Burgage King. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's what we're doing. Can you imagine working out in the rain like this? Ugh. You know, I am both simultaneously impressed at how amazing humanity is for having figured all this stuff out, and yet also, a lot of the stuff that's figured out is just so basic. Like how sewage works. Isn't it amazing that you can just, like, go to the bathroom, to the toilet, and flush it, and, like, you don't have to sit around your own filth? Like, that's kind of amazing. That in every house I've ever lived in, that's the way it's been. How does it work? It's just like a tube and it goes somewhere and we boil it. Like, I don't know. Oh yeah, we just take it here and we go over there and we put it down and we bury it. Like, it's just all these things. Or if any of you have ever, like, opened up a wall to look at, like, how the wiring and the plumbing functions, basically there's just a wall and then there's a space where everything is a mess. Oh yeah, I've been getting asked this all day. Oh! Oh! Wait, hold on, I can't... I want to see myself. There I am! Oh, don't be shy, don't be shy. Don't be shy, don't be shy. No, look at me, look at me, look at me, look... No, Oh, look at my shoes. Holy moly.
There we go.
Yeah. Where's my video mixer?
from all that
Shift
hammering.
does run. Does spacebar jump? This is unbelievably sick. Is everything coming along? Okay. Okay, yeah, this is...
Not move.
That's some good stuff. I see you there. So this is how many families in this region currently accommodate, increase it, build or expand burgage. That's great. So let's see here. Approval. So if I amenities, church level. Uh-oh. It's time to go for some big old church level. Where should the church be? So we have some storage and stuff here. I'm gonna make.
It gets rainy like this.
It's raining like this. It's awful.
We need more work.
So this reserve will never be used for crafting, so that enough of our resources are left for construction. Why not? Cool. Eagerness is hey to 9. Can I give you a sudden surprise hug? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're in the living room, but if you want to come on in and give me a hug, I would love that. Some nice homes. Some serious burgaging can happen here, man. It's not a surprise if you ask. Hug, it's virtual. Alright. I'll give you one of those. There you go, Lee. It's good to see you. Okay, so we definitely need these to get constructed. Do we have enough stone? Yeah.
Summer's coming soon.
Summer's coming soon. So, like, where's our... Yeah, right? Yeah, like, what the hell? Come on, build my stuff. Granary under construction. Oh, I see. It's already doing some stuff. That's good. So I have a single ox.
Who approved this
I have
construction?
one
A
ox.
blind man or a fool? Or perhaps a blind fool?
Livestock order placed for the hitching space. Well, we need to expand the stable space. Oh my god. Someone needs to be doing this right away. Is anyone sawing stuff? What is this thing? This is a saw pit? I mean, I apologize for not understanding the history of humanity, but this does not look like a saw pit, like, at all. This is crazy. Okay. A strong militia is paramount to the survival of any settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived. You don't really need much more than people and weapons, and now you have a militia. Now be able to create your first militia banners to serve and protect your people. However, we'll still need more weapons to equip all the people as the settlement grows, either by making them or importing them from other lands. Let's form the militia. I like how it just says, let's form the militia. And I'm like, alright, I don't know how to form a militia. Map? Help. Settings. Alright, army. Oh my god. You created your first militia unit. The male villagers will be evenly distributed between all militia units. How historically accurate. They will then try to find the required equipment. The weapon and shield depends on the unit type, while the maximum quality of body armor and helmet depends on the villager's residential level. I love the idea that I'm like, congrats, you're a militia. And they go, what do I do? I'm like, find whatever you need. Find a weapon, find a shield. Should be on the ground outside.
After bringing all the necessary equipment home, the unit recruits are marked as ready to rally. Only then will they be able to rally your unit. Got it. Equipment is missing? Oh my god, wait. Tab? Yo. Storehouse. Generic storage. Oh, that's the storehouse. Wowie zowie. This is so sick. Okay. Oh. Alright, so these are the exposed goods. So I definitely want more planks generated by this thing. Because if it makes the planks, then we can get... Bring that down to 0. So if we get the planks, great. We can then make upgrades to the stable. So I can get my good old ox. So who's currently being assigned to work? This has 1, this has 1. The logging camp has 2. Alright, we just don't need that many more logs. I'll have 1 do that. So now I have 2 constructors. Perfect. Okay. So I'll do 1 more construction project. Which is a church. Wooden church right next to the corpse pit. Oh my god, look at the size of this church. Whoa! Holy moly, you need so many planks. Okay, I got it. Bagpiper Dave's lovely to catch your stream for bid day 9. Getting too late in Sweden, so I'm off. Happy burgaging, everyone. Have a great burgageful night, Bagpiper. Oh my god, it's like 1 a.m. there. Mama mia. So, what? Okay, actual backseat question. What increases approval? Oh my god. Oh, there's logs all over the ground here. You know, I don't even know if box selecting does anything in this game. It sure is nice. Food variety in church. Oh my god, food? Holy. Oh my god, I have 12 breads. Oh my god, construction. Okay, wait. Gathering. Oh my god. Okay, it's road time.
I'll go deaf from all that hammering.
Great, perfect, good. Here's the berries. Alright, I'm just gonna start building everything. Alright, cool. I like things that have a little curve to them. See, this just looks pleasing to me. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to construction. Are there farms? Farming. You need to build a farmhouse. Okay. Transport to the farmhouse, and wheat is threshed into grain. Okay. Holy moly! I can just build a road.
Why do I carry this alone?
Look at the way it bends the entire road. That's so sick, dude. That is so sick. Okay, so let's do construction. Let's build a farmhouse. And a field? Okay, and fields in Manor Lord need to be very large to be effective, but also take long to plow by hand. For starting village, try a field size about 1 Morgan. That's not a real word. Later, if you want the region to focus on farming, you can consider spending a development point to unlock heavy plow upgrade. A development fucking what now? A development point?
Summer's coming soon. Soon the beating sun.
My God.
Time to find a good tree. Soft ground. We all know what that means, don't
Okay, so I can go like here.
we? Summer's coming soon. And soon the beating sun.
Oh my God, that's so sick. Farmhouse employs families who work the fields. It's a really dark night in farming, as you can see. The workforce is distributed proportionally in accordance with the field set priority level. Crops are growing, they absorb certain nutrients from the soil, temporarily lowering its fertility and thus diminishing yields over time. To combat this, consider changing crop types, or even better, leaving the field fallow for a year. What?
There's no oval.
Are you kidding me? And let our stock prices fall? Goodness no.
Gave the old officer had to run off the road. Straight in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
Wow, this is so cool. I mean, this is cool. The Granre. So I need some way to improve my overall happiness to attract more families to come here, huh? It's as high as you can stop clicking. I know what a superlative is, Kibriel. Don't think I don't. I'm like a genius.
Summer's coming
He's very nice in this game. Oh, holy shit, we got planks. I'm like a terrible project manager. Sean, what's the priority on this? It's the highest. Everything has the highest priority.
Gave the old officer had to run off the road. Straight in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
All right, let's just stop logging. We need turkeys moving stuff around here. Dude, look at that. It creates a little sketch of everything. Look at that, like the roads that I built. Holy moly. And the trees are regrowing? No. So I see the issue was I wasn't...
Summer's coming soon.
Oh, I see. So this is 1 out of 2 people operating the storehouse. This is 1 out of 2 people operating the granary. What? What? Oh my God. Okay. Build it. Build it. Go get it. Do it. All right. I'm gonna... All right, hold on. I'm gonna... Please enjoy watching my turkeys worky. I got a refill on tea.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
I'm back. Oh, what does this mean? Generic storage full? Storehouse? Okay. Okay. Whew. Oh, okay. I'm really excited to get this farm up and running, baby. So, I want to see what some of the other things are here. Press to open the development view. Each level gives you a development point that you can use to specialize your town and make it more efficient. Oh, yes! Oh my god, do it! After you reach the next settlement level, you'll be granted a development point. Unlock development branches to make your region more efficient. To enact policies, you need to rise your administration level by building administrative buildings like the Manor. Oh my god. Okay. Doubles capacity of berry deposits. Enables hunters to skillfully lay traps in the forest. Beekeeping? Oh, dude, I love bees. So this appears to be basic armor making. So this is like food, trade, battling. Oh, I see. So this is gathering and this is farming. Heavy plow. Oh, no, I didn't mean to click that at all. I've deliberately chosen sheep breeding. It's perfect. I love sheep. I mean, I have 2,000 sheep tuned in right now. Oh! Congratulations. Welcome. And as long as you just sit there grazing, you'll just keep multiplying. Policies. Citizens skip every 5th meal. Reduces food consumption. So I can do hunting grounds and strict fasting. Alright. Alright. So let me understand this. So if I do this, sheep grazing on the pastures will slowly multiply. But how do I get sheep there anyways? Trade administration. Manor. Farming. Bro, it's right here. She must first be imported via the livestock trader. Alright. Where's the livestock trader? Livestock trading post. So let me just construct a livestock trading post. Wait, so if I go construct and I do... Why is rotating so hard? There we go. Thank goodness I did it. Okay. Amount of money owned by villagers from this region. All right. I mean, I'm currently just building stuff because why not?
Sheep farm. Windmill. Converts grain into flour. Oh, I forgot about this thing. All right, okay. So I'm just gonna hit the go button. We're just gonna do a little bit. Oops. Okie dokie. Jofu, I've actually not been playing any Magic the Gathering. I've largely just been, I actually just haven't been at my computer in about 2 weeks. Fortunately. Running out of food. Totally hear you. I hear you. Totally get it. The field is not set to fallow. Workers will plow it and sow the crop as soon as possible. Yield will increase as it grows and is harvested in September during the harvest season. I wonder where the date is. Literally there. All right, so... Hey, we have another family. I don't know why we have another family, but we sure do. Okay. One out of 8 jobs here. We have some storers. More food or more fuel? Check the supplies tooltip. So where's the supplies to... Oh, number of months before supplies are out. Every burgage plot consumes 1 food and 1 fuel per month. Fuel consumption in the winter is double. Additionally, some workplaces. So let's see. How do we make fuel? I literally make firewood. Got it! Oh, dude, look. The rain is even frozen. Look at that. Look at that. The rain literally is frozen. It's so unnecessarily awesome. It's so unnecessarily awesome. Dude, it's so good. Yeah, Matrix moment. All right, so let's do... You know, I am actually going to have a little road here. We're going to construct a little firewooder. Cool. So my guy should just start plowing the fields. Yeah. I mean that's just fun. That's just fun.
Come on, laddie.
Why do you think it says generic storage full when it's not full? Why do you think it says that? Area 7 Dresden says, how goes it, Sean? It's okay. It is okay. Oh, I see. It's the log storage is at 1. That's fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Construct... What the fuck? Wait. What is this resource? It's 25 somethings. What is this? Is it this? Chicken. There it is. It spends regional wealth. Hell yeah. Dude, oh my god. Okay, so let me look at some of these. So this is the
Total population is 18. 12 men, 6 women. 7 plus 1. I don't quite know what this plus 1 means. I think I already have all my houses constructed. Series of workers are undersigned. Livestock. Oh, dude. Stable space. 2 out of 4. I wonder where the out of 4 is. Is it over here? I wonder where this is. Alright. So is there anything that's out here? I don't think so. Alright, we're gonna get more constructors. Alright. Dude. This game does kind of have the feeling of the really slow growth. Really nice and slow. Oops. That makes it incredibly fun and satisfying to just watch. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Ah, it's so good. And, you know, I see a lot of people talking about early access and, like, the nature of early access. Is it good? Is it bad? What do we think? I do think that this is kind of the perfect style of thing to be in early access, where I can imagine a lot of ways in which this could be made richer and deeper, and there's a lot of stuff happening. All right. It requires more market areas for their stall. Family requests more market area for their stall. So does this... So they bring the berries over here and... Healthy supply and demand ratio of goods needed for... Okay. Okay. Why not, dude? Assigned families will set up stalls automatically as long as there's enough space on the market. However, specific categories to check your local supply and demand. Burgage plus close to the market, get their market requirements fulfilled first. Got it. Okay. I mean, this is sweet. This is sweet. Heavy Metal Horn says the issue is that early access is essentially people paying to beta test games. I have slightly more charitable view of early access. And I actually have a lot to say, but first let me just welcome Bone Strike. Says, hey, Denied, I only ever heard of you, hadn't checked you out, until you tried World of Warcraft. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Just want to say I've not laughed so hard in some time as a longtime player myself. Your takes were stellar, and I completely agree with you. You earn yourself a fan easily. You rock. Mwah. Welcome to our little corner of the internet. We're a little low energy today, but we're hanging in, hanging strong. Speaking of which, I am going to get some tea. Hold on. And then I'm going to give my early access take. Okay, hold on. I'm going to hit the play button. We're going to let some stuff occur. Give me 1 second. All right. Are we like out of food or something? Oh wait.
Oh yeah, I should probably get Woodcutter's Lodge. Yeah, let's get 2 turkeys over there. Good, we have berries and bread. There it is, baby. Okay, so I have a slightly more charitable view of early access games, because like, let me see if I can actually describe this accurately. So, oh no, oh my God, oh no, oh God, uh-oh. I don't believe it. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? All right, hold on. We are in MS Paint. There we go. Okay, wait. We just panned a little too far. Let me go back to my beautiful town. Let me go back to Imminent. It's paint o'clock, babies. It's paint o'clock. All right. So, like, for those of you that are unaware of the finances around games, I'm going to do a really simple number that it's a little outdated, but if you are a game development team, it's typically $10,000 per person per month. This is a simple back of napkin math that accounts for the fact that you might have developers that are super high level, really technically proficient engineers who would get paid more than this. It also accounts for the fact there's people who would be paid less than this. It also accounts for something like $10,000 isn't what goes into the pocket of each person each month, but this includes things like they have a salary, and also we pay for office space, and also there's other amenities that are paid for by the office. And so this $10,000 per person per month is a figure that I like to think of it as a just nice educational number. Max TB says 10K is LA, though. In other countries, you get devs for 2.5K like Poland. No. Again, Maxi TB, this is not the salary of a single individual. This is the business expense thinking of things per person, which might also include things like outsourced cost and so on and so forth. Again, there is a big difference between the take-home salary of an individual and then the cost on the business side per individual. And a very simple statement to think about this is that if I am a business and I employ 5 people, I have 5 individual salaries, I have software licensing, I pay for the rent of the office space, I pay for their equipment. So think of this as just a, we're going to use this as a simple number. We use this as a simple number to work with. It's a little higher than this now, but it doesn't matter. For the sake of argument, we're going to stick to this number so we can help glean how the monies works. So let's say you have 10 people who are working at your company. Using this number, that's 100K per month. So if you have something like $2 million and you have 10 people roughly working at that, so here's 2 million, here's 1 million, here's $0, and then here's time going forward. So if you think about 6 months and then 12 months and then 18 and then so on, like by the time you are, if you started with $2 million, by the time you're 12 months in, you spent 1.2 million frickin' dollars. So, and by the way, yes, I know I see some people giving remarks about, well, actually, Sean, it's going to be closer to larger than this, but again, 10,000 is a nice round number. I said it was an outdated number, and it's nice and round. I'm not going to be like, it's 12,500 per month. Again, this is just a communication thing. We're not going to go into super spreadsheet mode. But I want to stress that, like, my God, if you've been working on your game for simply 1 year, oh my God, we're almost broke. And if you're at 18 months, I mean, you literally have 2 months of a runway left before you go fantastically fucking busto. And let's imagine that you are working on a modest project. Again, this is 10 people by 10K per month. It's a relatively small team. Imagine for a moment that you are selling something at, and watch how simplified my number is going to be,
imagine you sell something at $20 on Steam. Steam's going to take its cut of 30%, you get 70%. Let's imagine after some amount of various taxation and so on, this actually amounts to $10 entering your bank account. Super simplified numbers. There's a lot of inaccuracies here. Don't care about that. I'm just communicating. So let's say that your product, if you sell it for 20 bucks, about $10 gets to you. So Maxi TB says, nice, take it, must be US taxes. Again, Maxi, I am not stating this is the exact numbers. Please, for God's sake. We're not stating exact numbers. We're stating roundabout numbers that are very easy to visualize and think about and very easy to communicate around. So, if you're spending around $10,000 per person per month, which means after 12 months, you have less than half your money. After 18 months, you're almost broke. And you think to yourself, hey, why don't we sell in early access? So that way, for each sale, we can actually get like 10 bucks. Well, if at this point in time, you just sell 100,000 copies, this immediately bumps you up. And this is annoying me, so I have to delete this. This immediately bumps you up all the way back to nearly your previous amount of $2 million. Because if you sell, again, if you sell 100,000 copies in early access, then all of a sudden, again, when you are at 24 and 30 months, like, let's draw this down like this. There we go. We want to get our graphs pretty accurate. Just 100,000 copies sold can get you to a point where you were out of money after just 18 months or so, to where now you're getting close to like almost 3 years of development time, just with this little burst. And so when I look at this, on one hand, what I say is, what do I think about early access games? At this point in time, this area that I'm highlighting in green, at this 12-month period, if a company had been developing for 12 months, is this game going to be incomplete and buggy? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. However, if these 100,000 people are happy to be paying, if they're happy to be, this could potentially be the thing that allows this company the 2.5 years it needs to really make a good product. And if what is delivered here is acceptable and reasonable, and there's 100,000 people that are happy to pay for this, then this story of going from this just over 18-month period to now a just over 30-month period. Oops, sorry, this is what I'm trying to highlight. This is what I will describe as the generic argument that makes sense to me. Oh, sorry, my head's covering up. This is the generic argument that makes sense to me for an early access release. Now, I picked the 12-month mark arbitrarily. It could have been that here is when early access happened, and it brought us up to here on the number line. It could have been, at a different point in time. But this, to me, seems to be the basic argument for this. Now, one thing that I think is that there's... How many assumptions are we making here that are important? There's a couple assumptions that I'm making that I don't know how to enumerate in advance. The first assumption that I'm making is that this number is not very big. That's the first assumption that I'm making. Why? Because this game at the 12-month mark is incomplete. It's going to be buggy. It's not going to be the fully realized vision. It's going to be some things. And so this should not actually be that big of an audience. And, I mean, if I take, for instance, the RTS genre as an example, like Zero Space had a Kickstarter. Immortal Gate Supplier had a Kickstarter. Various other RTS games have had Kickstarters. I didn't even play the games. They had playable builds. I didn't play them. I'm like, love this genre. I'm going to pay for it. And, even like I've talked about this a lot in the last few weeks, even looking at Immortal Gates of Pyre, which has been kicking for years. Like, their shit's looking pretty good lately. And so, I would be an example of that 100K. So again, one assumption I'm making is that this is not a very big number. This is sort of like hardcore members of the audience and this sort of thing. A second assumption I'm going to make is that these 10 people that are paying themselves 10K per month as a business, excuse me, the business itself is expensing around that much, or the business expense is around that much. I'm working under the assumption that these are reasonable developers. So, there's a pretty good, and there's a third thing that is an assumption that I am not making. A third assumption that I'm not making is that this company will actually go from here to its launch successfully. That is not the assumption that I'm making. And so, can this be abused? Well, I mean, there's not an opinion here. It is objectively clear that there have been instances of companies that have made a demo that has no future extensibility. They try to get this to be as big as possible, and then they close down here and keep the money themselves. Are there these types of abuses that occur? Yeah, totally. And is that bad? Yeah, totally. Is it important if you're investing at this period to look at the game and what the developers are and to make your best judgment as to whether it is a good or bad purchase? Yes, absolutely. And I think that those stories get a disproportionate visibility. Like, there was the zombie game that was, like, terrible. It was like, what was that game called? Was it Days Gone? Or is that the good one? What was it called? The Day Before? The Day with Me. Days Gone is the good one, I think. The Day Before, that's what it's called. Yeah. Great. I think it's 7 Days to Die, which was an early access for 500,000, yes. So I think that there's a lot of cases where this number is huge because of the hype around it. I mean, frankly, Pal World is an example of that, where the hype is like absolutely gigantic. I do think a game like 7 Days to Die, my understanding is that it just was so stupidly, remarkably successful in getting this number to be big that they spent like another 10 years developing the game. Project Zomboid, I think, is a good example as well. These are games that actually start to do something a little bit like this, where... So here is year 2 and year 4 and year 6 and year 8 and year 10, and here's some amount of money that they start going down, and then they do early access, and they actually kind of have just revenue. This is what I think is an interesting transformation that has occurred in a number of situations, where actually, like in Project Zomboid's case, they say, hey, you know, we're just making money, so we're just going to keep working on this thing. And I also think that that's fine. But I feel like this is the use case that makes the most sense to me, is trying to smooth things out a little bit to make sure that you can actually deliver something that's pretty good. Because what I want to observe here is that, let's say, using this kind of graph... Actually, let me just delete this again. Let's say here's a year going to the right, and let's say there's a studio that actually thinks that at 4 years it can get to its main launch, and it has plans of what to do when it gets all the way to year 8. There are teams that start with a small amount of money, and then they go into early access, they sell some, and then they hire more people, so they're spending their money faster. I want you to notice that the slope here is gentle. The slope here is going down pretty sharply because more people are hired. So then they release another batch of content, and they start getting more people hired. You're seeing here that these slopes are getting bigger each time. and then they can actually get to this launch. So, and then in theory, the revenue is more smooth at this point in time. And so this amount might be something like $3 million. And let's say the amount of money that is gained here is another 3 million, and the amount of money that is gained here is, say, another 6 million. This means that the total amount of money in order to get to this launch that happened 4 years later, where you actually hired people, this total amount was 12 million bucks. But it's hard to get 12 million total when I, the developer, am not sure that my game is going to nail it. The investor is not sure that the game's going to nail it. But if you just say, all right, we're going to start with 3 million arbitrarily and just go down here until we do some sort of early access thing where we can even see if our game succeeds at all. We might even discover that our game only goes to here. And then we're like, okay, let's maybe not hire more people and see if we can get more clarity. Okay, we got a little bit more sales here. Let's actually do some more content releases. And maybe what we do is we take a longer time, but we wind up launching at year 6. Like, this story, I feel like, makes a lot of sense for a large amount of games. If, for instance, Manor Lords says, hey, dudes, I actually think that I can do something cool with tech trees. Yeah, let's just put locks on stuff. I don't know, hell, maybe these things actually get way bigger. Or like production, I click here, there's nothing here. But this game has already given me like a good hour and a half of fun, plus 30 minutes of tangenting. And so overall, I tend to be a little bit more charitable of a lot of early access games. But, whoops. Close my MS Paint. But I think that an important concept here, in my eyes, for a good early access release, like if I'm going to purchase, is, let's say they start with their starting money. Maybe it's just someone spending their savings. Maybe it's an investor. But when they get to this point where they say, hey, we're in early access here. I've been working for some number of years. I'm putting 1 on this graph. Maybe it actually winds up being 5 years of someone working nights and weekends. What I want out of this is the notion that it is a complete thing. Maybe that complete thing is tiny, but it's a complete game loop. Here, I am collecting resources, making structures, trying to get more families in so I can assign more workers, so I can do more things. It might be 10 hours of doing that, but it's a complete thing. And I'm going to use Project Zomboid because I just literally know the game way better than I know this game. I played Project Zomboid and enjoyed it. And if they say, hey, if you, on our roadmap in the next year, we're trying to get NPCs into the game. In my head, I go, oh, well, it's fun here. And so if I'm having fun here, but I run out, does that add to the fun? Is it an additive thing? Great. Cool. And then they're like, oh, and we're going to add interesting events that happen. Oh, interesting events plus NPCs plus the already fun game loop. I can see them adding to each other. Or maybe an even simpler version is if you gave me a platformer like Super Meat Boy and you gave me 20 levels that were kick-ass, and you said, we have shitload more levels coming. Great. I'm in. I feel good. What I'm not cool with is when there is a bunch of interdependencies where they're like, dude, we have our economy in, but we're going to add combat in a year, and then we're going to add exploration. And then once we have all 3, imagine how great it's going to be. Imagine how great it's going to be. This makes me alarmed. Like, hey, dude, yeah, we have a game with crafting, but there's no combat at all. And you're supposed to craft in a harsh game and try to survive, but we just don't have the combat. But trust us, it's going to actually be good. It's going to actually be great. And so, like, I think that this is all to say I'm kind of sharing my evaluation of how I think about early access games, because I just generally think the notion of early access overall makes sense. I know there's some high-profile scams. I know there's been some real stinkers. But I think more often, especially the kind of games at least that I have played that come out of early access, it's been pretty solid. I've actually generally enjoyed it. So those are my thoughts. Ricky X says, "Hey, Donato, are you playing OTJ and MTG at the moment?" I am not. I just kind of stopped using my computer for about 2 weeks. Just spend time with my little doggy. Her last few days. Alright, so I am going to add a person here. Is there anything else that's getting constructed? Woodcutter's Lodge. Great. I'm going to do one woodcutter here, because I still need one person to transport the goods. Just says, instead of EA, they put out a finished product, they expand on it further with DLC. Well, okay. So here's some, because I've seen people write some things, like Maxi, I agreed with your comment of like, well, hey, if the game is a complete vertical slice, why are you even calling it early access? Isn't it just like the first release? I think about this kind of the same way I think about genre names, of like, where does an action game end and an adventure game begin? And I mean, frankly, a lot of my statement is like, I think that it's more about setting expectations appropriately. Like, if I say our game is released versus our game is in early access, that second one immediately implies that there's going to be a lot more stuff upcoming. What is the a lot more?
We all know what that means, don't we?
We all know what that means. All right, church is going to go right out here. Actually, I'm going to connect it right there. Wooden church. Actually, I think this will look dope. Okay, wait, hold on. Alright. Just roading it up. And then where it's just like right at the end of the block. Alright. Ding dong dong. They're plowing the crap out of these fields. This is incredible. So it's a whole Morgan. Like Brashan says, I like how organic the little towns you build in this game are. Yeah. Like, it just looks really nice. I mean, these roads actually look a little more hideous than I'd anticipated, but still. I really like this a lot. And I actually think that it's disproportionately impactful. Like, technically you could just do this with, like, a grid. It would be fine, but... Non-Twin says, I think Day 9 may disagree with this, but I feel companies going into early access release have a higher duty to pass roadmaps and such early to the early adopter. Yeah, and I mean, like, I think many of you have heard my opinion on roadmaps. Roadmaps, to me, are like a cursed word. Sure, let's add another one. No player plays a roadmap. They play the game. You know? Now, that said, roadmaps are a healthy, good, reasonable thing. I don't want to treat it as just like, oh yeah, it's strictly bad. What a bad thing to have a roadmap. Ugh. But it's more like, no matter how good your roadmap looks and sounds, the only thing that really matters is that people are playing and enjoying the game. See if I can make some more burgage plots here. Not enough goods? Are you joking me? Oh my, holy fuck-a-moly. Oh no. Okay, wait. Chop logs, chop logs.
We all know what that means.
How do I... I'm broke. How do I do this? So I probably need to sell stuff, huh? Because I think that with roadmaps, there needs to be a feedback loop of like, hey, here's what we're going to do in just to make up a time frame. Here's what's happening in month 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and all the way for the next 12 months. And then if someone goes, oh, hey, I want to look at the roadmap and just kind of see what's roughly been happening. And they can see that over the last 4 months, every single thing that was claimed to be coming arrived.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
Let me actually see something. This is upgrade to level 2.
Carry this alone?
One regional friendly per month. Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh, I misunderstood how this works entirely. Alright, hold on. Logging camp time. Yeah, because I don't know 100% if this is true, but I think Against the Storm kind of functioned like that, where with Against the Storm, they just did a really they did a really good job of figuring out how to communicate. Here's what's coming, and then they'd hit it. Here's what's coming next, and then they hit it, and here's what's coming next, and then they hit it, and they did that so many times that, you know, it just makes you believe
That there on.
that they're not FOS, you know what I mean? But I mean, too often it's like, here's the roadmap for the next 12 months, and then like, you know, the things on the roadmap don't look exciting. And then they deliver on these unexciting things. And it's like, all right, well, okay. Maybe I should actually make a... So wait, if these are gathering, Forester's Lodge... Because, I mean, I see that my logging camp is, like, literally in the middle here. What? No! Oh, my firewood! Oh. Balls. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it is a little cynical, but, like, roadmaps to me feel a little bit like when your buddy owes you money and is like, hey, bro, listen, I know I haven't paid you back yet, but I promise, Friday, I promise you, I'll get you that money. I've had friends who owe me money who say this and just pay on Friday, and you know how it feels? It feels like someone who is worried about my potential stress and is informing me of what the situation is and is keeping me in the know. I've had friends that, like, in a sense, lending the money has been a positive experience because it was just so great. Have something so awesome. Just being pleasant to me. It's burgage time. I have also had people that just never pay me back. Oh, this is going to be sweet. I mean, it's just like for the life of them, they don't know how to pay me my fucking money back. They just like don't know how to do it. Dude, look, I'm so sorry, dude. I am like, oh, I feel horrible, man. I totally understand that must be really stressful for you. Yeah, it really is. Dude, I promise you, I'll pay you. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it sucks. Alright, so we're going to go back to this. So I think here's going to be my overall strategy. Get more food. So many berries. Get more food, get more fuel, and make a crazy amount of houses. This is roughly what I'm going to do.
Don't forget to brace the frame of the
Can I?
door. We don't want it to sag.
Plot too small. Alright. Alright, burgage plot's way too small, I guess. What? It just fits around this? No way. It'll just figure out how to jam that shit in there? Yo, this is insane. Okay, so now what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start upgrading these. We need more logs. 3 empty houses. Maybe the families will just move on in. This is pretty sweet. And bread. A new family started moving in. I had no idea it was that easy.
This is heavy.
Oh, this is gonna grow really fast. Uh-oh. So, dude, people are just moving in. So we want more of this because we want to start upgrading our houses. 12x? I'm always scared to go faster than the middle speed. Burnfield. So let's see. Okay. So maybe nothing will happen with this for a little bit. Maybe I should just get another stable. Maybe. Why not? Maybe I can sneak one in right here. That could look cool. So this should probably be under logistics, right?
In my face and tried to carve me and you.
Yes! Oh my god, it fits. I love it. So, I'm just going to start upgrading. Carting the logs around. Dude, I love seeing these logs get brought in. Like, I love this so much. Why is your marketplace off to the side? To Scrooge. So, I was thinking, what? People suffering from disease may stop working? Access to herbs? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me talk about my placement in a moment. So industry is dyer's workshop, weaver's workshop, tannery, malt house, clay furnace, smithy, bloomery, cosmetics, shrine, erase shrubbery. Let's see, how do I do this? Wait a minute. Where do I get herbs from? Help. Resources. Herbs. Add an herb garden. Well, as a forager. Okay, so forager hut. Wait, you can upgrade this like that? Oh my god, so does every single building have something like this? Large storehouse. Whoa. 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 Wow. Wow. Whoa. Dude. Holy moly. So we need more wealth. Okay, so I need to just start... Okay, I need to start upgrading these things. That's what I need to do. Oh my god, yes! Hell yes. At a plowing station. Alright. Alright, so... Alright. What to do? Oh my god, 51% market food variety because I have berries and eggs? Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so we are at 3. So... What do I have too much of? So I have no one working here? No one's working here? Where are all my workers at? 7. I have 1 family that works there. You know what? We don't need that anymore. Because I have 53 planks. Okay, dude, I'm an idiot. I need to more. I have so many planks. Alright, hold on. Hold on, everyone, hold. Alright. So... Okay, so what can upgrade here? This church is never getting done. That's fine. I think we have this thing is somewhat done. So this has livestock associated with it. Oh, that's where I can do a permanent livestock assignment. Debranching a tree. What? Ah! How many things does this work like that? What? 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 Relocate for free? Okay, so these don't relocate for free. Does this relocate for free? No. Oh my god. Alright. Highest priority is the logging camp. Alright, so I have to rebuild it. And we have some logs. Oh, I keep hitting that. So I pause it and hit resume. Okay, is there a control that moves it to 2x speed? X. Oh, yeah. Dude, this game knows. It has ZXCV. What is Zao? Tales of Kanzera Zao? It is a dope-ass looking Metroidvania game. Is what it is. And you know what? You know what? We're gonna do some more burgaging. No, we're not. We're trying to upgrade. Sorry, I got overexcited. That was foolish. Requirements not met.
So could I.
Why? Why?
Come on.
Why? Why wanna
Thanks, Poppy. Great to see you.
Just give me a hammer and something needs to stop moving. I'll put it in its place.
Wait, hold on. Oh, these are the requirements. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Okay. Clothing stall supply. Oh, they need clothing? Oh, get out of here. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, alright. So let's get a church, clothing supply stall. Linen, wool, or leather. Oh my god, so much burgaging happening. Logging camp. 3 people. Go do it. Okay, no wait. 2 people do it. 2 people do it. Oh my god.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grain. He spat it in my face and
All right.
tried to carve me a new nipple.
Berseria Crow says, I thought this was an RTS at first. Is this like City Skylines? Well, you get a military and you can go invade other areas. So like it kind of seems like it transitions into that. I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm trying to do it as hard as I can. I will say Banished is probably still my favorite city building game experience. Unless someone can think of one that I liked more. Because, I mean, I thought Frostpunk was great. Frostpunk was like a single player, play once and then done. Oh, actually, Against the Storm is probably up there. A new family moved in. Congratulations. Welcome to the city. You build churches, dude. Oh my god. Do I have to assign someone to it? Construction finished. Dong. You just moved in and you're a priest. Your qualifications involve you live here. That's it. Okay, so now I still can't do this. Clothing stall supply. Okay. So I'm going to go to construction. Is this residential that lets me do that? Well, marketplace, tavern, wooden church, corpse pit. Probably not the corpse pit. Industry, bloomery, smithy. Hides to produce that. Wool to produce yarn and flax to produce linen. Okay, now wait a damn minute. Here's wild animals. So if I go to do... gathering, logging, woodcutter, saw pit, foresters, charcoal, kin, hunting camp. Hunting camp. Meat and hides, baby. Overlaps animal habitat will cause migration. What? Okay, so if I do like this, I don't know, let's build a road. Boink. Construct. And I guess I'll just build a road. See, here's the thing. I think if I build it way over here and then start to... Oh, it does use that as the spline point. So I should go like from here to here to here to here to really make it look all sexy and curvy. Ooh, look at my road! Look how it doesn't line up. Oh, I hate when the intersections do that shit, but this is the way that it is. Okay. Where's that building that I just... Where does it live? Alright. Cool. So if I look at some of these other things, do any of these produce hides? Produces a passive of hides, but I don't have enough of this. Okay. Okay. Ah, yes, I see. Just simply satisfying urges, are we?
The rose being free is a genius idea. I'm just gonna say that, dude. Huthor, it's one of these things that you like don't think about it because every game doesn't do it, and then you play a game that does it, and it's like, oh my god. Dude. Why can I not do this? Do I need to move this over to somewhere? Oh, do that there. So then if I try to construct residential again? What am I doing wrong? Here to here? To here to there? I literally don't understand. Oh! Probably these supplies are not getting moved. Okay. So, I'm hoping the Hunter's Lodge gets built. Oh my god, that was easy. Adding 2 in. I'm going to remove 1 from logging. A bandit camp was sighted. Where? What does that even mean? What does it mean to sight a bandit camp? Someone can move this log, please. Let's get some storage going. What? Oh, they're far as... Oh, they're so far away. Yeah, we don't care about that. If someone attacks me and I die, this will be my favorite game ever. My favorite game. Okay, so... Dong, dong, dong. Clothing stall supply. This is what we need. Because then if I can get the clothing stall supply, I can upgrade everything to level 2. And if everything's upgradable to level 2, then all of a sudden I'll start generating income. Then I'm going to use my income to do any of the things that I want. I spent a ton of money making this chicken coop, dude. I spent 25 on it. I'm so embarrassed. Uh-oh. We're running low on berries. What's my farm doing? Oh, dude, my farm is so cool. Dude, my farm. I still don't understand where this space is coming from. That's fine. Is the log gone? Oh, whoops. I'm not on the right speed. I wish that when you paused and unpaused, it would actually go back to the speed that you had before. Are there wild animals in here somewhere? Dude! Dude, look at this! Look at this! Oh my god.
Bring this here, move that there, on and on.
Well, someone's having an existential crisis. One thing here, one thing there. Do it all day like you just don't care. Okay, so I'm now going to construct an industry. Generate. Ah, yes, the tannery right next to the church. After church, everybody goes shopping. Firewood stall? Well, where's the firewood stall?
Keep your half warm.
Where is the firewood stall? Oh! People are making their own little stalls automatically. It's like, what? Look at this little food stall that actually literally has berries and shit on it. And meanwhile, everyone's just selling wood. Alright. Alright. How do I see what my leathers are? So here's commodities, crafting materials. Oh my god, that's so many of those. Saving finished. So, is that wood? Is anyone fucking ever gonna move this? No, I mean, literally, I can't build nothing right here, right now, man. Alright, let me... So I want to build it right here. Oh, God. All right. All right, so I have to send an absolutely mission critical response right now. There we go. Perfect. You can add that wood into the work area of the woodcutters. They will collect it or have plank makers. What? Oh my god, I simply waited and the problem solved itself. Yes! Just how I deal with all things in life. If only dishes worked this way. Alright, demolish. Yeah. I want to do it in the opposite way. I want to do it. Oh, that looks horrible. Alright, that didn't work at all. Original way it is. Right on Church Row. Okay. Construction finished. Get ready to burgage. Okay. Dude, I really want this to get... Really want this to get all collected. Oh, dude, yes. Oh, dude, yes. Oh, we're getting wheat. We're wheating. We're getting wheating. This is so good. Okay, so I should probably just get so many more people. Clothing stall supply. All right, well we need more tanners. We need 2 types of food at the marketplace. So right now we basically just have berries. So, God, I'm gonna ask something. Okay, no. We need to get a bakery to bake... Oh, crap. No. We need a windmill. Alright, I think this is going to look sweet, so I'm going to put the windmill right next to this thing here. Nice. Efficiency up! Communal oven? Can I fit it in here? Can I fit one in there? So I should just be spamming Burgage Plots, huh? I should change my name to Sean Burgage Plots, right? That's what I'm gleaning. All right. Dude. So I guess I'll put a little road here. Alright, so this is just going to be a big old thing of houses. Alright, construct. Burgage Plots. You're just not going to let me do that, huh? Oh, I see. It was on the wrong side of the road.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
What are these housing plots? This is, I mean, this is actually insane. Holy, 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 holy. Absolutely moly. All right, so if I do like this, this should probably organize it a little bit more cleanly, right? Sure, there you go. And then we will construct some like this, kinda-ish. Okay, I am seeing the limitations. I am seeing the limitations of the design. So maybe if I do like this.
You'll not find spider web anywhere else. These things do happen from time to time.
Okay. Okay, so if I do these as the... It really doesn't want to let me build here. It's this road. It just hates this road that I've built. Like right there. It just doesn't want to let me do it. So what if I were to do this? And then what if I do like this, this, this. Too steep to build? Too steep? Huh. So if I do like this? What if I do like that? That's too steep? Huh?
Keep your hearth warm and your home cozy.
Okay, so what if I can, like, do something like this? Too steep to build. Too steep. Alright, well, you know, looks mostly pretty. Alright, so leathers should have somehow just happened. Make a stall. Make a stall, make a stall, make a stall. Make a stall. Granary. Storehouse. Hides. Where's your leathers? Huh. Dude. I was gifted this cinnamon orange black tea. And I drink way too much of this shit, man. I'm about to become a burden. I'm about to become like, hey, you know this gift you got me? Can you like just send me a regular shipment? Winter is approaching. Communal oven is done. Bake that bread. Oh wait, we have a windmill. Yeah, dude, So during the stress of the last 2-3 weeks, or excuse me, 2-3 months, I just went, all right, screw the diet. I'm just gonna eat as much as I please, and consume what I wish. But when I am trying to lose weight, dude, I just pound tea, man. It's so good. I actually cannot believe that tea does not have calories in it. It's so good. It's so good. It's actually legitimately insane. Wait, I have too many people doing stuff here. Oh my god. Is it House O'Clock? Okay, hold on. Okay, wait. How do I remove some people from doing stuff? We have way too much firewood. Get out of there. How do we... Only villains drink tea? Yo, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. He was a being of pure evil. He sipped upon his lavender jasmine tea like a complete monster. Yeah, no, that's the craziest thing I've heard all day. What if I just said, what if I just got rid of the church, you know? Okay, so we're gonna get some different types of bread in here. Hi.
Upgrade to level 2. Upgrade to level 2. Upgrade to level 2. Upgrade to level 2. Now it says upgrading. Oh, it is a construction task. All right. All right, we're chilling. It's November. All the wheat is almost gone. Okay. Alright, I don't understand any of this. I'm just gonna keep doing wheat, man. It's winter soon, everyone will be really cold, and if everyone dies, then, you know, what can you do? What can you do? Clothing stall. I don't believe it. It's incredible. Oh my god, we're gonna get so many citizens. Shazam says, looks like you can stop monocropping. No, I'm gonna keep monocropping as much as I can. I want to make bread. Because in real life, Sean, right now, I want to drink bread. And I want to eat bread. And I want to drink it. Somebody says my diet is more about eating less processed food, still maintaining weight. I encourage you to drink tea. Oh my god, Amoral Zombie! I've been fucking waiting to see you for months! Holy shit, Amoral Zombie! For those of you that don't know, during our end-of-year AMA at the end of last year, Amoral Zombie was like, I got a big crush on someone, what should I do? And we all encouraged you to ask right then. And for those of you that don't know, Amoral Zombie asked, sent the message, asked, and then turned off their phone. Like, that's amazing. Like, that's crazy. Now, like, Immortal Zombie, I've been curious ever since then. What happened? I want that update. The game is paused. There is no content happening right now. You are the content. Dara JN, what a treat to see you. I'm lording over the Manors as best I can. Absolutely lording over Manors. Have you turned the phone back on? What's happened? What'd they say, Immortal Zombie? Immortal Zombie says, OMG, the pressure, period. Typing speed, period. Like, what? What? Like, come on! Type faster! Like, literally, I don't know if you're on your thumbs and you're just trying to phone it, or whether you got a keyboard and you're just hunting and pecking. Like, I need to know. Like, type faster. Literally, my life depends on it. If you don't tell me what happened, I will pass away. I don't believe it. Oh, gosh, I want to know. Because let me tell you, you're the one that edited me. Hey, I have a crush update. Oh my gosh, I want to... God, you know what? All joking aside, I really hope it turned out okay. And there's Ghosty stepping in going, take your time, Immortal Zombie. Don't listen to him. Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh. Immortal Zombie, I want to know so bad. Alright, I'm gonna let these houses upgrade. Immortal Zombie turned off the stream. Yeah, no, they probably were just like, I was pretty sure Day 9 would do this. I'm just gonna get out right now. How's the game? Was thinking of checking it out. Thus far, Dara JN, it's very satisfying. It might be one of those things that I want to play for another few hours before I'm willing to give a hard yes or no recommendation to. Oh my god, I want to know so bad. Is my phone blowing up with more people who want to know? Yes! Oh my god, it is. People, I'm literally getting texted about you, Amoral Zombie. I'm literally getting texted about you. Literally. Wait, Immortal Zombie says, so we went on a date and it was nice, but it didn't really end up working out, but I took this energy into the next crush I had, confessed immediately, and now, early stages, things are looking good. Wow, that's a crazy update, man. Well, like, I feel like there's a sentence that reads, let me see if I get it, but it didn't really end up working out. And that's just like so, it's like so brief. Like that, to me, I would expand that into a 30-minute monologue. That thing that didn't quite work out. But then you took that energy into your next crush and you immediately asked out.
confessed immediately. Like, what does confessing immediately look like? Because I don't know. I've never done it immediately. I feel like I've had a crush on you for 11 seconds. Let's date. Oh, you said a few more things that make you seem unintelligent? You're not sure what photosynthesis is and think that maybe your Mountain Dew does it? Ooh, yeah, I don't know about this. Like, I mean, you can at least wait like a week. You know, you can at least let that crush percolate. But no, you did immediately? Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, no, it says roughly 3 days from developing crush on a guy in my class. Yo, amoral zombie. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's amazing. Oh, he's cute. Talked to him a little bit. Seems good. I'll double check my work and continue forward. Oh my god, what a great update. This is amazing. Whoa. Mr. Congratulations, Immoral Zombie. You gotta update us every week now, and you can't leave me 5 months hanging like you did last time. You literally can't do it. You can't do that to me. Oh, that's amazing news. You should be proud. I will assign someone to the windmill in your honor. Title says 2 years into 3 days, then immediately. Yeah. Okay, sorry, it was a rough semester. Unacceptable that you would have a life outside of showing up to my Twitch stream and updating us. Shocking. All right, so what is my goal right now? What are my goals?
Hey, bring that piece over here.
Aye, bring that piece over here. Oops, we need one less woody boy.
Come along, mate.
Amazing. Unbelievable. Burgage plot level 2. Yeah! Upgrade to level 3? Oh my god, I'm about to get a development point. Holy shit. Tavern supply? Oh, no. I see now what happens and how this game just eats up all your time. I see. I see. So I'll probably need to get a lot of farmlands over here. Here's the main village. There's the marketplace. So we'll start building more stuff here, like houses and farms and stuff. Love my little farmland. I mean, doesn't that just look lovely? So let me actually go to the... What's the layer view? Want some rye? Of course I do. Make a rye field right here. Some resources disappear when it's getting cold and reappear in the spring.
Spat it in my face.
Settlement level increase. Okay. Definitely this. I really wish you would ask me for confirmation instead of just yeeting me straight in. Yeah, dude, it is very hard for me to see rye and not go, want some rye? Of course you do. It's hard for me not to do that. New families started moving in. All right, nice. So we're going to relocate this. Up here.
Hey, where are the pegs? Oh, there they are.
All right. Highest priority. Because I can clear out the trees here. So this area is what I'm going to begin building farmlands in. Emerald Zombie says, I'm also like old, by the way. I feel like this is... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have to read this out loud because I actually feel like maybe something fucking wrong with my eyes when I'm reading this statement. It says, I'm also like old, by the way. I feel like this is giving teenager, comma, I'm 26. Immortal Zombie. I'm balding. I'm 37. My hips hurt from sitting, okay? You're not old. You're just not. And I don't even think I'm old, okay? 26 is not old. It's simply not old. Zada says, well, I'm older than day 9. Good for you. Like, and you know what? I wear the balding well. Yeah, 26 isn't old. You know what? 37? It's not old. And in fact, when I'm 55, I'm going to be having a great time. For those of you who've been having a hard time in your 20s, I want to let you know, 20s are trash. 30s are where it's at. What's this? Work area is empty? Oh, unassigned. Okay.
Come along, lad.
Oh my. Okay. Okay. 9 flares. So if I go to my food, where's my food? Are we breading? Baking some bread? Have a good night, Poppy. Good to have you stop by. Angry Tacos Gaming. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I can imagine. Listen, I do concede that I can envision a situation in which you don't have a good time in your 30s. I can imagine it. And about this, I'm terribly sorry. Dude, look at the snow. Look at the snowfall. It's time. Baron Day 9 is about to wander through. This is really nice that this game lets you do this. Can I just pass right through this? No. No, I am actually restricted by these? Oh, man. This is pretty nice. Is this where the road leads to my hunting cabin? Oh, yeah. Oracle, wow, the spectrum is so bad it gives me ads in the wrong language. Yeah, no, I mean, I have that. But I feel like it's not a spectrum thing. That feels to me like a general quality of the data-driven world that we live in. Like, dude, because, I mean, I live in Los Angeles, so I get a ton of Spanish ads. Because there is a large Mexican population in Los Angeles. And so I would assume they're taking some data and going, it's the probability that the person that lives in this particular residence speaks Spanish. Probably high. I'm happy to hear things are going a little better, Angry Tacos. Yeah, I'm happy to hear about that. The gate is amazing. Thank you, Lee. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. Dude, it's so funny. Like, you can walk around in your town. I have heard games or gamers talk about wanting to do this for ages. And now, like, look, you can just do it. And this game actually looks so nice to walk through. Like, this is insane. This looks better than pretty much every early access survival game. Oh my god. I mean, this... Yeah, I know I'm hard to see because I'm wearing my camo shirt. Oh my god, that's actual light. That's crazy. Yo, here's the deer in the woods. They just hang out in their circle. Can I run through the deer? Oh,
Oh, they can't even see me. All right. All right.
Who's using the auger?
It's fall.
I need to drill holes for the paint.
Amahunek, happy 98 months in a row. Whoa! 98 months. All right, so what are things that I have not been doing enough of? Oh my god, I'm getting regional wealth. Regional health and regional wealth. Let's go ahead and make yet another login cabin. Highest priority, and then I'm gonna start upgrading these things. So we need to get another food stall supply because right now we need berries and is there another industry? Smithy, bloomery. Barley into malts, weaver's workshop, berries into dyes. So that makes bread. Is meat itself a resource in this game? Yeah, it's just meat. You don't need to cook it. All right, nice. Extremely unbelievably sick. I'm sorry, a what? What? The houses? Houses can have, like, professional areas in the back in large... Holy sh... Are you kidding the shit out of me? Oh, shit! Fuck! Oh, shit! Oh my god, I just fucking blew it up. Didn't even ask me if I wanted to do it. Oh my god, this is what it feels like working with Git sometimes. Oh my god. That sucks. Cobbler's workshop. Oh my god. Like, Git reset dash dash hard. It's like, done, it's gone. Oh, dude, the third, yes. Well, fuck. Converts all inhabitants to artisans, locking them from being assigned to other jobs. Well, that fucking sucks. Alright. Everyone give me wood. Because then I can actually start getting more stuff up. Alright, I'm going to use a restroom. I'll be right back.
Anything good happen? All right. Do I have more money now? Oh, we got more people moving in? Oh, yes. That's why you don't pause this game, baby. Clothing stall supply. We out of clothes? We out of clothes? We have clothes? Oh, yeah. Permanent market stall provides passive income of firewood. Close region has enough regional wealth. The region does not pay the transport fee. Must be placed on the marketplace. Permanent market stall provides passive income of bread. Doubles the amount of meat harvested by hunters? Oh! Why not? Why not? All I really want is to get some sheep going, man. So let's look at some construction of Sheepsy's farming. So if I... This might be a really good... What is this shit doing here? I'm gonna get a big sheep pasture right here. It's gonna be awesome. What the fuck? Why is it not snapping? Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. Is it because it... Whoa!
Hey, you! No slacking off.
Okay. Sheep farm. Alright, this is not turning out as well as I hoped. I want another point.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
What in the hell? Okay, here's 2. Oh, dude, it's trying to do too much automatic stuff. Now it'll let me do it if I do it like that. What in tarnation is happening here?
Hey, bring that piece over here.
Oh my god, it's this shit. Ugh! Okay. 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 All right. Okay. I have a sheep farm now. It's pretty fun and thrilling and exciting and like the coolest ever, I guess. We need another food stall. People have never seen food or clothing before. But like there's the clothing stall. Here's food stall that has 3 different kinds of foods. There's another food stall. They have it. They have it. Why do they not believe that they have it? They have what they have. They have it, and it's right there. It's in front of them. Why would they not think that? Okay, how do I get a level 3 house? Tavern supply when it's an ale.
here. There. All right. I don't understand. I think we just need more stalls, I guess. I don't know. All right, so we're going to make a really beautiful large field. Kind of goes around like this. I really want this to work so badly. All right, it's okay. We're getting it. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to make some... We're burgaging.
Step right up and center.
Okay. So I'm going to draw some little house plots here. So let me do it like this and see what happens if I put this here and then I rotate it. I don't understand how sometimes I get those little weird extension-looking things. But you know what? It's all right. We're going to do like this and this. We're gonna put this here. Sure, that's exactly how I want that to look. Hell yeah, this is it. That is the it shit right there. Oh my goodness. Apo Koala, good to see you. Says, do you find yourself becoming more empathetic to medieval lords? Yeah, no, I worry about the medieval lords and I worry about billionaires. It is tough. It must be really tough to just rule over the lives of others and take all the spoils for yourself. I mean, that must be stressful. I certainly know I wouldn't be able to handle it, but I would try if you gave me the opportunity. I mean... All right. Excellent. So, like, I'm building a bunch of stuff. People are giving me 69% approval, which is great. I really want my sheep farm. Oh, sheep farm. Nope. Pasture. Oh, come on, what in the fuck? Ah! Yes! 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 Fuck yeah, dude. Sheepy time, sheep farm right in the middle of town. I'm gonna look at the sheeps. Fuck yeah. Alright, hold on. Okay, let me... Oh. Okay, wait, hold on. One of these. Trade. I want sheep. What? Connected to the road network. A new message, hold on. We have received reports of band raiders roaming the nearby lands. Shall we track their steps? The bird plot caused the loss of approval? What? Are we fucking out of... Oh, holy shit. I don't have anyone chopping this. Okay, let's do this. Let's turn that down. Let's turn this up. Okay, so... We're busting a month. Fine. Alright, this is always full. Got it. Copy. Copy. Okay, so how do I get a sheep? I want a sheep. I mean, I'll get that much soon. Oh, import. All right. So we are low on food, it seems. No, we're not. What the hell? Why are these guys... Is this too far away? What? Is this literally... Okay, actual backseat question. Is this just literally too far? For these guys? Do I have to, like, put another market, like, right fucking here? Like, you need more granary workers. They're never happy, are they? Okay. Okay, so we're in Mar, huh? So we can maybe reassign this in a moment. We can build a herb garden. I can move the stalls in the market closer to home. Oh, and then a fucker needs to go build... Oh, I can't stand this game sometimes. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Alright, okay. We'll plant the crops. We're out of fuel soon, dude. Dude, I'm not messing with this. I'm not messing with this. You couldn't pay me to mess with this shit. Alright, can I get a sheep?
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
Trade rule buy until the desired.
Summer's coming soon.
How do I, like, literally, how do I buy sheep? Literally, how do I buy sheep? How is this happening? I don't understand.
What? Christina's here. Oh my God, Christina. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. No trade. It's over. So Christina should just spontaneously just like become alive. Do I need 2? Is this a biologically accurate game? Alright. So, we don't need this many chopas. Where do I have a lot of these dudes? Why does it feel like I have no dudes? Alright, we're fine, huh? Berries. Huh. So, I think the big thing that I'm like kind of... This is something that I do consistently get irritated about with almost every single city building type game, is that like fuel stall supply, I just do not understand why fuel is just not getting to some of these things. Like, I mean, I really don't get it. View doesn't show physical locations of goods, but instead shows their availability. Plots nearest to the marketplace have the best availability and therefore can be upgraded faster. Cascading effect, the houses on the outskirts will always have a worse time upgrading. Why? Like, okay. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm a weird psycho, okay? But let me tell you something. I like when I understand how things work in a game. And I can actually go, this is the problem. How do I fix that issue? And frankly, this is kind of rooted in the fact that I play games like Magic. I play games like RTS games, or Dota. Where if something deals damage to you in Dota, you can click on the ability, hover over it, and you can see that it was exactly 180 damage came from this thing, but 800 damage came from that. Done. Yes, Snuggly Satisfactorio is another really good example. This is like this conceptual garbage, where it's like, well, if you think about it, generally speaking, if it's far away, it should be hard, right? And I'm like, okay, but like, why? Like, precisely why? Like, not hand-wavily, like, literally. Is this... There's games, for instance, that I play that it's like, this has a radius of 6 tiles on each side. And then there's a weaker radius of 10 tiles outside of that. But if you give a booster, it'll do plus 2 tiles on each side. Like, that's great. Because, like, here's the thing. What I have now is a problem that I have no idea how to solve. I have no idea how to solve it. Like, this kills me. Yeah, because I mean, this just literally makes me want to scream. So, I guess I'll just get more food. Do I need to, like, get more of these guys? Oh, unassign at least one family. Alright. And the thing is that this is like... This is something that I feel like has existed so many times. Does anyone even live here? Screw it, I'm upgrading all these. It'll let me. Yeah, this is something that so many sim games do, where they're just like, oh, you know, units have urges, you know, like, they have urges. I don't know. Duns of CD says multiple small markets spaced around seem less buggy than a big one. But the thing is that, like, I'm not even sure what the bug is what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand what is going wrong. I should probably figure out how armies work, huh? So I need equipment now. Alright, so let's figure this out. Cannery Malt House. Trade. Okay, literally backseat me. Backseat me. How do I get the equipment? Do I have to get it from here? How do we do this? Workshops on burgages. I officially think I hit my limit. I think I did. I think I did. As the music stopped. I think I actually, something has broken in me. So here's the thing. This... Yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. And let me give my thoughts on this game, which is... Let me see if I can articulate this. So, you know, I see tabletop RPGs in chat saying that, you know, that you didn't like the game, you have some issues with it. I'm not sure what I feel about the game right now. I'm not sure. So I've opened MS Paint. So let me just observe some things that I really like. I adore watching stuff happen. It is one of the reasons why I have not gone on 12x speed, because I just think that this is so pleasing. Seeing my little dudes run around, there's a dude with the carts, you know, seeing the seasons change, this windmill, the way the roads get placed, seeing the farmers literally going and plowing the field. I mean, this game's presentation it's 10 out of 10. It's so good. I like some of the goal-based structure that comes when I select one of these houses and I go, oh, I need to upgrade it to level 2. Okay, so here's the requirements to upgrade it to level 2. Okay, here's some goals, here's some guidance. I am a huge fan of when a game doesn't tell you what to do. It instead tells you what your goals are, and then I get to figure out how to accomplish those goals in the way that I want. So for instance, clothing stall supply. I hovered over there and it was like linen, leather, yarn. I just need one clothing stall supply. Great. And so I went, what kind of clothing do I want to make? Can I get leather and hides? Hides turn into leather? So, okay, they do, so let me go get this. Let me build my tannery over here, so that way I can produce leather from the hides. And then that should let me get a stall, right? I did that. Awesome. So, I love the art aesthetic. I would have done my town a little differently because it looks a little bit like hot garbage. But already, I think I've had one of my sheeps. Can sheeps produce asexually? I sure hope so. I hope Christina can just like split in half and we have 2 Christinas. So, I think that there's thus far some not good bones, but excellent bones that I'm seeing. But like, I think a lot about chains of motivation in a game. So, let me see if I can simplify something to a genre that isn't this genre. Okay, so there's this thing that has happened in survival crafting games that I have played where, hey, if you get this resource, you can then make this thing. And this thing will then help you get, this resource helps me get this thing, and this thing will help me defeat the monsters that are guarding this resource. And you get this kind of like, this obviously is a loop like this, but this is, a loop is the simplest chain of motivation that exists. So here's a resource to get some sort of power up, and then I can win a fight so I can get the resource, so I can get another power up, so I can win the fight, so I get another resource, so I get the power up. This is like a nice little chain of motivation. So let's actually make it not a loop. Let's just say, okay, there's some resource. Let's just say that there's a resource A that I get. And then this lets me get some sort of power up. Like maybe I get a bow and arrow, or I get a new staff. And that lets me journey over to fight these monsters in this area. Fight. Where then I can get past them and I can get some resource B. Why? Well, so that way I can go get this other kind of power-up that I need to be able to return back and fight these guys over here that lead to resource C. And the fact that these different resources are in different locations and there's these different needs that I have just creates this large chain. Now, I'm speaking in abstract, saying A, B, C, but I have played survival crafting games where this will finally let me hit level 5. So level 5, I look at, and I want to get this. I want to get this level 5 because my character gets to unlock something awesome. Like the ability to cast spells, or the ability to get mounts, or some form of automation. There's something I want at level 5 in the survival crafting game. And so I go chop wood so I can get a bow and arrow so I can kill the dudes that will allow me to get access to iron ore, which I can then use to upgrade my bow and stuff so I can finally start securing an area to get access to the wood and the iron and the copper I need to make the stuff to get to level 5. All I'm doing is I'm describing this chain of this lets me get this, lets me get this, lets me get this, lets me get this. And there's a problem that can occur. I have had this happen in the recent survival crafting games that I played with Pal World and Enshrouded, where it's like, hey, over here is resource A. And if you do that, you can get a power-up. All right, so what? It's like, well, generally, this will help you win fights. And I'm like, dude, I'm already winning all the fights. Like, why do I care? If this doesn't go anywhere clear, everything leading up to here in the chain, all of these actions lose motivation. All these actions lose motivation. And not the motivation fully disappears and is absent and no one can see it again, but what it does cause is it causes this, even just this. Hey, Sean, if you go get unobtainium over here, you can get an unobtainium axe. All right, why would I do that? I don't know. So you can. Now, when I talk about these chains of motivations, sometimes people have different things that motivate them in games. I tend to be a very objective, find the, okay, I want to get into that locked door where the behemoth is guarding. How do I kill that behemoth? Great, I have a goal. Kill the behemoth, because I want to see what's on the other side of the door, and then this can motivate everything up to that. That might be different from one of my old roommates, Kyla, who just fucking liked building stuff. So if this was get a bunch of wood to do what? So I can build houses. Why? Because I just want to build stuff to get more wood, to build more stuff, to get more wood, to build stuff. Just the aesthetic of constructing something beautiful is very satisfying for some subset of people. That's not for me. And all I want to establish right now is that these motivations are a little bit in the hands of a player. It's a little bit about preference, but not in a way that's actually that complicated. Once you can understand some basic motivations, some people like to make an aesthetically beautiful thing. Some people like to explore. Some people want to overcome obstacles and challenges. Once you can identify a couple of these, then it starts to be this question of how do I give someone chains of actions where they get motivated and then they get to do a thing in the game, which leads to the next motivation. Then they want to do another thing in the game, which leads to the next motivation. And you get this real long sequence of desires. Now, I've already identified one such thing in the game, which is I click on this house. I want to upgrade it. Why? Because it gives me money. What's the money for? Actually, I should start at the top of the chain. I noted that a lot of these things required money. This requires 25 money. And I can build one of these on the back of any of these. I just want to get more money. Why? It's motivation I have as a player. I want my economy to grow because generally it lets me build more stuff and get bigger, and I find that fun. All right, that is my goal and has been my goal the entire time. So now I have a little bit of a chain where I was saying to myself, okay, how do I get more money? Oh, I upgrade this to level 2 because this will generate 1 coin per family per month. Save it for me. Here's my goals of the stuff to do. Right? It's honestly kind of amazing. And this gave me great motivation throughout. And I got the chance to watch what was happening. But the instant I'm saying, I want to upgrade these things, but it's saying you need at least 2 types of food in the marketplace. You need fuel in the marketplace. And I go, wait a minute. Here's firewood. Why is my fuel not getting to here? Like, literally, why is it not? And because I can't explain that to myself, and I don't really know how to fix this in a clear way, it has destroyed this chain for me. Yeah, 29 is the total number of firewood. 85%, I don't really know what this means. And I when I have something like this here, where I don't quite know how to impact things in a concrete way, because for instance, if I built this marketplace and I just built another marketplace right here, I might observe that it satisfies these, but I don't know why it satisfies these. I don't exactly know. Now, there's a difference between, oh, you have a question and there is an answer. And the answer is located here. That's fine. How do I overcome this boss in Elden Ring? Okay, I'll tell you about it, but it requires practice. And you might develop a different strategy. So it's challenging. Great. But notice in Elden Ring, when the enemy swings their sword, you see when it hits you, you see when it doesn't hit you. And even if it's not exactly clear, there's an abundantly clear way to test and try and fail and try and fail. And what I'm starting to hit in the game is a little bit of what I often hit in many city building games. I don't actually understand what the obstacles, challenges, issues, problems are that are coming up. I don't actually really understand that. And often this comes from you play it and then you fucking die. And you go, oh, I better restart. And you play again and you fucking die. And those deaths help contextualize everything. Those deaths that happened to me when I would play Banished would let me go, oh my gosh, I need to start building clothes really early because everyone froze to death when it hit winter last time. Oh my gosh, okay. You know, the raiders that are nearby coming in, this Goldhoff being claimed because there's a... Oh, shit. What did I just do? Oh, whoops. All right, well, I declared war. What can you do? Who cares? Yeah, I mean, I think that too often challenge and failure in games has been framed as a hard type of gameplay versus an easy kind of gameplay. And I don't want anyone to think I'm talking about, I want a game to be harder. I want it to be more difficult. I'm a tough gamer and I want to succeed. Failure, in many cases, is about clarity, not about punishment. It's about a clarifying thing. Hey, in Banished, you should care about clothing. It seems like it doesn't matter, but then when you hit winter, now all your citizens die if they don't have clothes. Oh, okay, awesome. So now when I'm playing again, it's more meaningful to me to go, okay, so I should actually probably get some leathers getting started now, but ooh, if I do that, I'm not gonna have enough food generated. Well, maybe I should actually stop building that and start having this guy assigned to getting food generation so this one can make clothes. Okay, cool. Now my decisions feel a little bit like they matter. And what was very nice about many of these things is these are a different way to clarify for me what matters. Okay, do this, do this, do this, do this. And when I was like, oh man, I need to generate more clothing, I don't have a way to generate clothing. Okay, so let me go do some clothing generation. Oh goodness, I don't have enough available dudes. Why don't I have enough available dudes? Okay, actually, now that I think of it, I have way too much timber. Let me remove some dudes from timber and assign them to hunting so I can generate food, so that way my dudes don't starve to death. All those little pressures, this little tiny pressure going, you need more food, you need more fuel, made me do tiny little decisions throughout that was fucking awesome. I loved that continuous reminder of, oh, you're running low on resources, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. This is not a lost state that's happening, but it is guiding me. It's informing me. These are guiding me. These are informing me. And now all of a sudden, I literally don't understand how to do this shit. I literally don't. And I would love some backseating. What is going... Whoa, 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 whoa. What literally is going on here? Can anyone... Get me out of here. Can anyone explain this to me a little bit? Because I see, like, food's getting delivered to houses where they're like no one lives in. Eh? I think you actually have insufficient firewood. Market supply closest houses first. Got it. So for instance, I would assume then that... Here's what I mean by literally versus sort of conceptually. So if I had 10 firewood, and that's it, I assume it would go to house 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It would just do these closest houses, and these wouldn't get there. That is a literal statement of what might be happening, and that therefore, if I wanted to get it to these other 10 houses, I would need 10 more firewood here. So if I go to here, and there's 29 firewood out of 34 houses, so maybe that's what this means? Maybe that these 5, I just literally don't have enough firewood. But here's where I get confused, is that I see firewood right here. And this stall that I moved, see, this has 22 firewood. So I don't actually understand how this works. So this has 22. So let me see if I can do this. This has 7 and 22, so there's 29. So maybe that's where the 29 is coming from. So is it that okay, wait. Here's what I actually think might be happening. There's exactly 29 firewood that has been moved to this location. And if I click here. I can see that there's 6 firewood here. So there is other firewood around, but because there's exactly 29 here, maybe it's that instantly all nearby houses get access to that firewood. Like, instantly. And so because there is exactly 29 wood in the marketplace, this automatically is instantly provided. I see. Now, here's where that... Yeah, and I can see the 5 that are not filled in. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's another one that's right up by this purple icon that might be a little hard to see. So I think it's that it instantly just gives the closest 29 houses a little bit of that wood stuff. I think that's what's happening. Now, here's why I would have never thought that until I went on this long rant. I would have assumed that dudes need to physically pick up the wood and bring it to the location. Why would I think that? Because I'm literally seeing logs moving around here. I've destroyed houses, logs have been on the ground until a dude comes by. This is informing me that this is being stored. I'm seeing hand carts moving from A to B. Yeah, and you know, we can even see that this is the closest 22 houses. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Yeah, it's the 22 closest houses. So I think what it means is that when stuff is here, perhaps it just automatically gets expended at some clip. Holy shit, are these mine? Oh, I can't believe I accidentally sent my army in there. Whatever, I'm not going to be playing that much longer. Yeah, I think that the movement of goods, like the movement of logs from A to B is physical. The movement of some things, like Viet, that's transporting, you know, the warehouse and the granary and moving this sort of stuff around. Oh, I see. This is a storehouse, so we need to increase these. So I think this is physical, but to the houses, I think it is abstract, where it's just literally automatically spraying these to the nearest ones. I think this is right. Yeah, because look, the instant that it says 25 firewood, we immediately see an additional 4 houses, 26 firewood. Like, look, as the firewood is arriving at the market, it's filling up these icons. Okay, so the consumption from the market happens basically instantly. I see. I think. I mean, literally, we just see houses getting filled in. There's something a little weird going on here. Yeah, the firewood sewer system. Does it indicate that it has wood or that it'll get wood? So if I click on this, it has been satisfied. If I click on this, so I think I'm starting to understand. I think I'm starting to understand how this works. Each building has a physical store. The physical store is then picked up, physically moved, physically dropped off at granaries and storehouses and so on. If I need to do construction, it must be physically lifted from the storehouse and brought to that location and so on. But once it hits the market, the way the market fulfills to the houses, I believe, is simply automatic. Because look, we have 31 berries, so it grabs the closest 31 houses, and it just puts a berry icon on them. Django Rex has moved the cursor on the icon after 2 seconds. It tells you what it needs. I'm not quite sure what that means. But yeah, no, I think my evaluation is correct. Okay. Okay. That's a little... Because, like, even right now, I'm struggling... Like, let's assume everything I've said is correct. I'm struggling to decide what I think about that. Like, or even how I'm supposed to think about that. Yeah, Zabi is confirming this. Says, the transporting workers will take it from the storehouse and the granary to the market, but from the market to the houses, it's instant to the closest homes. So, okay, so let me state my final understanding of what this means, because I think that this is correct. Market supply and demand. To understand it, we first click on a house. If I want to upgrade this burgage plot to level 2, I need to have access to 2 different types of foods, and I need to have access to clothing. Similarly, this one, actually, let me go over here. This one also has these requirements. These other closer ones just needs a second type of food, but everything else it actually has access to. Great. So the first statement is to understand the demands of these houses. You have to click on them to see what's up. How do you satisfy them? Well, you have a market where you just deposit resources. And once resources hit the market, it counts how many of that resource that you have. It applies this icon on top of all of those nearby houses. And the number of icons is equal to the number of that resource that you have. So for instance, this says firewood 30. So you'll notice 30 wood icons on the nearest 30 houses. But the 3 that it doesn't get to, or excuse me, the 4 that it doesn't get to, you just see those 4 are lacking that icon. And you can actually notice those 3 down here, and then there's one right over here when I hover. It's a little hard to see this one in the back. And that's what 88% means, and that's what the 30 means. And I think what's critical to note is that the 30 that's at the market is not picked up and brought to the house. It's just that the 30 that's in the market is kind of instantly satisfying those things. Instantly. And that's a little weird because, again, when you cut a tree down, the tree has to be physically hauled to storage. It has to be hauled from the storage to whatever processing facility, you know, like a sawmill, that has to be hauled from the sawmill to the storage, then has to be hauled from the storage to the market. But once it's hauled to the market, instantly it gets transported. And so similarly with food variety, you can see that it says meat 13, and the 13 closest houses have a meat icon on them. It also, I think that also because consumption appears to happen on a discrete basis, I think like every month everyone consumes, as it says here, every burgage plot consumes 1 food and 1 fuel per month. And in the winter it's doubled. So when you look at this food variety, I think it's not actually that it's going to consume these in a deterministic way, I think. And so I don't think that this house will consume 1 berry and 1 meat per month. I assume they will not do that. Zabi says it depends on the house level. Really? Okay, let me see this. Yeah, some of this math, because the thing is that level 2 house is 1 berry plus 1 meat. Why? Because, like, look, here's a level 1 house, So if this level 1 house has access to 2 different types of food, does this level 1 house need both types of food now, even before I upgrade it? So let me back up, because I'm getting distracted from my point. There's actually 2 different things that we're talking about. One thing that we're talking about is literally what are the mechanics and how does this work. But the second thing that we're mainly talking about is this idea of when I start to lose track of the chains of motivation in a city builder or in any game, I tend to get ejected from the experience because it's unclear what I'm supposed to want. I've had this ejection often when I'm playing survival crafting games, where there's all these different things for me to do. And I think that, difficulty, challenge, pain, like, for instance, the pain of needing more fuel, the pain of needing more food is great. It's great. I loved how, when I was trying to figure out how to satisfy these pips, I kept constantly needing to reallocate workers from there, and that's great. But right now I'm kind of having this breakage where I'm going, oh, well, I'm actually fine to generate as much food as I want. I'm fine to generate as much fuel as I want. So there's not really that much of an issue there. And I assume the answer is going to be the combat. I assume as much. So this is why I say, I'll come to my final conclusion, which is that I don't actually know what I think about this game because the bones are very strong. If I take Stardew Valley, mess with some of the loops in there, I would get ejected from Stardew Valley, which is one of my favorite games ever. I just think that just a little bit of assembling of them, just like a little bit of tuning them together. Or, oh god, Enshrouded, where, like, I could get all this stuff and I didn't understand why. I hardly had a base at all. I didn't understand why. It didn't really matter. If I'm talking Palworld has some pretty good chains, because you start to realize how many of the resources you need, and there's no way to get enough of them unless you automate it with pals, and certain pals are better at doing certain tasks, so depending upon what you automate, you need to go find other things. Tabletop RPG says, it's a bad game. The concept is dull and the mechanics are bare bones, but the presentation makes it look great. I don't understand the positive reviews. I wouldn't go so far as to say it's bad yet. I think that if you say, dude, I'm not having any fun, I'm bored out of my mind, I want to rip my eyes out, like, that's always fine to state your own evaluation and your own like and dislike. Tabletop RPG says, I'm having negative fun with this game. I can see that. I truly can wrap my head around that. I'm unwilling yet to describe it as bad for the following reason. I have played enough games that are in development that do a couple small changes and go from a 4 out of 10 to an 8 out of 10 when it really was just some numbers, some simple tool tips, some simple reconfiguring of what costs what. And I also think there's another thing that Eye of the Hawks is talking about that I actually really agree with. This game, there's a mental model to this game that, like, my brain doesn't know what to do with, which is like, oh, there's this whole invasion and fight over territories mechanic, and I'm really not used to that. I'm used to I'm building stuff up because my town is about to die and my town has needs, and if I don't satisfy my town's needs, it falls apart, and I'm the only one in town. In Banished, that's how it works. In Surviving Mars, that's how it works. In a lot of city building games, that's how it works. Christine appears not to be able to reproduce asexually. We probably need another sheet. Yeah, and I think that if I were to ask for some tutorialization, part of me likes to have the player start at the sort of end of the chain first. Like, for instance, hey, welcome to the game. Let's put you into some combat right away. Okay, now that you've done some combat, there is a new enemy that's coming in 40 days. Now I'm going to show you how to choose what you want to build to respond to it.
I don't even know if I agree with that. Maybe it's a fucking terrible idea. But there is this impending weirdness where imagine if instead of combat being the end of this city building chain, imagine if it was like, yo, I want to let you know that at some point, massive amounts of unpredictable weather is coming. And I'm like, what? I don't know. When I think unpredictable weather, I think like maybe snow or flooding. And it's like, no, a volcano emerges in the middle of your town and burns it all down. It's not that I think that can't work. It's that I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know how to change my thinking. I'd go, oh, I guess that sucked. You know. But I don't know. I do think that it's kind of stupid and foolish of me to be like, oh, maybe they should do this. I don't know, because like I don't even understand how the game really is supposed to be thought about. I'm saying this to kind of communicate better my just generalized a little bit of confusingness that's going on, and also kind of this experience reinforces a lot of why I just don't play a lot of games in early access. That said, I think that I'm going to evaluate this game in two ways. I claim this is a good way to evaluate a creative work in progress. A good way to do this. Hey, have a great night, Lee. It's lovely to have you stop by. Have a good evening, lady. Two ways to evaluate a creative work. And I think that you should do both when it's not completed. You should evaluate it, one, as though it is fully done today, right now, and it's not going to get any improvements, including bug fixes. It's not going to happen. And then second, separately, evaluate its potential and where it could be going. And I think that by doing both of those, it allows you to avoid that sort of unnecessary optimism. Wow, there's so much wrong, but I can imagine it being fixed. And then you don't actually give the feedback. Because I would say, I would probably state that this, in its current state, I'd give like, assuming that this is a completed game, that it is done, I'd probably give it like a 4 out of 10, a 5 out of 10, assuming it's done, doing it in that way. Because like, for instance, right now, I don't know how I'm supposed to think about it. I don't know where I'm going. I'm kind of a little weirded out by this market mechanic. Maybe if I restart it, I'll have a better time. But I had probably 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 fun for a while, and then it sharply dropped off. How would I evaluate the potential of this game? I would probably still leave this at like a 9 or 10 out of 10 in terms of my future excitement. And so for that reason, I think it's terrific that they're in early access. I think it's just an amazing accomplishment of a game. Like, what an achievement. Something that looks like this as its first presentation. I mean, the bones are so fucking good. Oh my god, like, all this nitpicking, oh, what about this, what about that, about that. Part of me is just like, dude, fucking shut the fuck up, Sean. Like, that's very fixable. They can just change 2 UI elements, and there you go. And I've also not even done the combat, which is a fully robust system, as I understand it. So what I'll probably wind up doing is either not consume any more material about this game until it hits launch and then play the fuck out of it, or I will probably watch some videos of someone who's like 100 hours deep, maybe do that in a week or 2. But in any case, I just think that this is an incredible achievement. Because, you know, one of the funny things is that to get the tech and the elements and the functionality in, and to do an implementation that has some problems that feels like a 4 out of 10, that's 95% of the work, is to get to the 4 out of 10. And the last 5% of the work is tuning the numbers and the pacing, and then boom, it's a 10 out of 10. I'm really excited to see where this goes. And I also, there's a concern I have that, again, this is just a concern. This is not an I've seen this and I don't like this. But a concern I would have is, man, what's going to be the long-term build-up? Because, like, if I go to the construction, I mean, it seems like very flat. Like, I've built
in this collection, I built... I've not built this. Obviously, I haven't built this. So I built almost everything here. I haven't built anything here, but I know how this would work. I built all these things. I basically built most of the things here, which does give a little bit of the feeling of, hey, welcome to the ARPG. Look at these 5 cool abilities. Aren't they cool? And I go, fuck yeah, they're awesome. And they go, cool, there's 7 total abilities in the game. And you go, oh, okay. I like escalation. I like a continuous big ramp. And I don't know if this is like StarCraft, where it's like, oh, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of buildings. I'm like, no, you have no idea how much depth and complexity there is in this. Maybe that's like, maybe this is what it's like. Maybe you build lots of duplicates of all the structures, and there's a lot of really intense resource managing stuff in here. I don't know. So with that, I'm going to go. Get out of here. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Tales of Kenzera Zhao. Actually, wait, I can just hit this button. Look at this. No, that's the wrong button. No, that's the wrong button. Oh my god, how embarrassing. That's fine. Hiding behind this button. There we go. I need to finish filling out the calendar because I just... Wow, I didn't realize I submitted the calendar entries and then forgot to make them public, I guess. But yeah, we're going to be playing Tales of Kenzera Zhao. And on Friday, I was thinking Zhao or Manor Lords. I think I'm going to be... maybe not playing Manor Lords, but I might wind up doing something like playing No Rest for the Wicked. I've been hearing a lot of good things about that game. Maybe let's do 3 new games in a week. But we'll see. We'll see. In any case, thanks for hanging out, everyone. You're all hot babies. Woo! Bye-bye, hot babies.